Hey everyone, this is Blackout. Whether it's your first time at this channel or you've been here with me this whole time, hello and welcome back. I'm going to be doing something a little different in this video, and I'm just going to be talking about some stuff that's been happening. I still may post like a game for you guys a little bit later tonight, because I'm probably going to do some recording, but I just want to get a little bit real today and do something a little more personal. So, some crazy stuff has happened to me in the last week or so. So Friday, something very scary happened to me. Maybe the scariest thing in my life that's happened to me personally, not to someone else, obviously. But so I was waiting for the Unisana stream, because I'm a big fan of Mark, and and I love the channel with him and Ethan, and so I was waiting for it to go live. I had just kind of finished eating my dinner that day, and the strangest thing happened to me. So I went to go to my bathroom and wash my hands afterwards, and the moment I got there to the sink, the weirdest thing happened to me. I started to kind of feel a little bit sick. I didn't feel good. My head felt a little dizzy. My stomach started to feel nauseated. I felt almost like this rush go up my body from all the way up to my head in that moment. It was really kind of happened really quickly. It was intense. I remember just kind of sticking my hand on my head, being like, "Oh my God, what the hell?" And like, I kind of leaned over, and then within literally like seconds, everything kind of just went black. Yeah, pretty scary. I ended up waking up on my bathroom floor, kind of leaning against my wall. So I pretty much fainted. I don't know why. All I remember was like when I woke up, I still didn't even know where I was, kind of. Like I was like, for the first few seconds anyway, it wasn't like a memory loss thing or anything. Because I had been waking up, and it was like, my brain just started to kind of tick, and I was like, what's going on? Was I sleeping? Like, am I in bed? Like, I didn't even realize. And I start kind of, like hearing my ceiling fan in there. And I was like, wait a second. Like, what is going on? And I start hearing the sink. The sink that I had turned on was actually still running at the time. And once I kind of gathered like what was going on just from my ears, I thought, oh wow, like this isn't good, because I knew like right away that I had passed out and fallen down. And I remember my eyes being super heavy, and I was trying to open them, like I was fighting to open them. I grabbed onto stuff and I tried to pull myself up, which I did. I just felt I still felt dizzy when I was getting up. My body felt weird. It was kind of like, I tried to explain to the paramedics and staff later that it basically felt like, almost like I had been working out or something, or done something very strenuous, and my arms and hands and like most of my body just kind of felt tired. But I managed to get to the bed. I got up very slowly. I walked. I braced myself. But I knew that something very serious had happened, and I wasn't taking it lightly. I knew that that was a bad thing. The first thing I did was try to reach out to people I knew. I posted on social media. I tried to contact a few people, including my roommate and my sister and so on, and my friend. The idea was that you want to let people know like something's up, right? Because God knows it happens again, and then I may be out unconscious on my floor and nobody's there to help me, right? Because I was alone at the time, with my roommate being at work and stuff. And then, obviously a bunch of people were concerned and they wanted me to go get checked out, and rightfully so. I was never opposed to that. I was a little bit upset, I'll admit, because I had been waiting for the Unisana stream. It was going to be, I know this sounds kind of stupid to be talking about because it seems insignificant in respect to your health. And I get that. It's just that, I've been looking forward to that all year. I knew it was going to be the last time that the channel was there. They did plan to stream for 12 hours. I ended up being gone most of the day. And that's aside from the point. It happened about maybe 10-15 minutes before that stream went live. By the time I came into the room, it was actually already started. I called telehealth here, and which is like a phone line where I live, where you can talk to like nurses and stuff, medical staff on the phone, and they can give you recommendations or whatnot. They immediately kind of wanted to contact emergency services for me, so I said okay. And yeah, then it was just a moment where they asked me to kind of lay down, put my feet up, and just I had to wait for the paramedics. So the paramedics arrived eventually. I met with them outside, went in the ambulance. They, monitored my heart, took my blood pressure and all that stuff, which wasn't showing much of anything at the moment. By the time I got to the hospital, they asked me if, after a little while, they're like, do you feel well enough to maybe move to a wheelchair? Because they're like, if not, you may have to wait a little longer for a bed to be available, but if you feel well enough, you can move to a wheelchair and possibly get seen sooner. And I said yes, that would be fine, because I felt like a little bit better than what I was. Like, I just felt like, oh, okay, I can sit. Like, it's not a huge deal. I don't feel like I'm gonna immediately pass out or anything. And so that happened. I waited for hours, basically, until I got to see the doctor, and then basically told them what happened. They wanted to run some tests on me, so I waited a little bit longer, and then I was finally brought in again. We took blood tests, and they used this machine, which I'm not really sure what it is. I'm sure it probably has something to do with my heart or something, but they attach like all these kind of wires and stuff to your chest and my sides and stuff. Basically, it turned, after that I had to like kind of wait in the hospital, so I went walking around. So I did kind of get up and start moving around again, because after several hours I started to feel more like myself. And I went to get a drink and a little something to eat and stuff. I came back, the test didn't show anything. At least when it comes to my blood pressure, etc. He said I was slightly dehydrated, but that's about all he could tell me. They did want to schedule me an appointment with a cardiologist, which I'm going to be seeing this coming Tuesday, so that's all the info I have. Since then, I've been feeling okay. I haven't felt like I was going to pass out again. I feel pretty good. I don't know. Like, I honestly don't know what to say about why it happened or how it happened. Whether it was serious or not, I don't know. But I guess at least the one thing I can say is when I see the cardiologist, they'll be able to, check on my heart and stuff and see that everything is okay. And then after that, we'll see what's next. I mean, it's really just a matter of seeing what we can do, right? But aside from that, because I very next day I went straight to editing a video for you guys, the Phasmophobia Part 3. I spent all night on that. I know, it was probably, some people probably call me stupid, like, you shouldn't have been doing that the day after, like, that happened, but I was like, I wanted so badly just to make that the best that I could and get something up, so I did work very hard on that. adding a bunch of new stuff that I'd never done before, whether it was the audio or all the visual effects that I painstakingly just sat there for hours looking stuff up, researching of how to do things and getting the things I needed. I spent a lot of money actually to get access to the audio effects that I had, the clips and stuff, so I just really hope you guys enjoy that, because I put a lot of energy and effort into it. And aside from that, though, that's not the only thing that's kind of going on in my life. My mom's a little bit ill. She had pneumonia recently. She's pretty elderly, around in her 70s. She had a mild heart attack as well when she was at the hospital. She came home after she had felt, or she was more stabilized. She was on antibiotics. They sent her back, or she went back again, which is the last thing I've heard. So things aren't necessarily great going on in my life right now. Things are a little messed up. So yeah, hopefully, if you guys want to wish her the best, I'd really appreciate that. I'm gonna keep trying to make content, because this is a positive thing for me. It keeps me busy, keeps me occupied when I'm creating, doing this for you guys, and yeah, I mean, it means a lot to me, all the support you've given me. I just want to say that aside from that, I'm very happy to see the channel reach 500 subs. That may mean that may be insignificant in the grand scheme to all these other people who have already done that and more and far beyond. But to me, that's huge. For anybody who didn't know me, or know how this all started, and I used to think that I was never good enough for YouTube. It's no secret. I'm not gonna come here and act like I was some cocky guy that had all the confidence in the world to do it. I didn't think I was ever gonna be entertaining enough or funny enough for YouTube. I didn't think I had what it took. I've always been my own worst critic, and I always compare myself to people I love and look up to and stuff doing it. And for me, my biggest inspiration was always Markiplier, and a couple other ones too, including some of his friends. But that guy, I always found him to be super freaking funny and hilarious. Personally, I know maybe not everyone likes him, but then I always just thought he was kind of genuine and sincere. And for me, no matter what I was going through, whether I'm upset or angry, that guy can put a smile on my face and make me laugh and so on. And he just makes me genuinely feel better and motivates me. So for me, that's kind of what I want this channel to be. I just want it to be a special place where people can have a safe space, come together and just have a laugh and enjoy the content that I'm trying to make, and hopefully it's good enough to make you guys have some laughs of your own. I try. I know I'm not the best. I'm just starting out. Like I said, for me, having to come here, and I literally have had no idea what I'm doing. Aside from just watching, bigger content creators do it for a long time, I've never done anything like this myself. I've never, I came here not knowing how to edit, not knowing how to do anything. And I really just had to kind of feel it out in the dark and blindly guess my way through and learn things on my own. And I am really proud, actually, of how far I've come in just 3 weeks. And I try to pat myself on the back for that, because I didn't know anything. I didn't know how to do anything. I literally went from posting up some unedited videos that were probably somewhat boring to people to learning. I created my own logo, I created the cover, I created the outro, I put the music in, I learned how to edit. I did everything I could to make this channel better. and I hope you guys really appreciate that. And just know that I'm always going to be working my hardest to make the channel better. I'll do everything I can. That's my promise to you. Every week I'm looking to learn, like, what can I put in, what can I learn that's new, and add it, and, you know, make this place something better. And that's just where my dedication is at right now. I always promise to keep getting better and learning, no matter how long it takes. YouTube isn't easy, guys. Just from my personal perspective doing it, and it's given me a lot more respect for people who do this as for a living, even, just because it's not easy. It takes so much energy, so much work. You know, you record, you edit. Like, sometimes I can be editing a video for hours, you know. I don't know how it is for other people. Maybe other people are faster or better than me, but for me it's been taking a lot of time and energy. I mean, it is very fulfilling when you do create something that turns out kind of cool or really nice. And I know that I've come so far from not knowing how to do anything. But yeah, just, I think for me, my main motivation is just if it makes somebody happy or smile or laugh or something and they enjoy it, then for me it makes it worth it. So I can hardly believe that there's 500 people here now, and I'm so grateful. I really am. When I started, I wouldn't even have come and started YouTube if not for one of my good friends kind of nudging me, because he always believed I had potential, and I didn't think I did. He gave me shout outs, tried to help get me to 100 subs, and I said, like, you know, okay, if I ever get to 100, I'll take this seriously and I'll start trying. That's pretty much what happened. Like, I would not be here if I hadn't gotten that nudge, and I really didn't believe I was able to do this. But having gone this far and seeing how much it's changed, even from the first week. The first week, I lost 50 subs in 2 days. After I'd gotten to 100, already half of them left. When I posted my first Layers of Fear video, I lost 20-something subs. And I remember my first week being very daunting for me, and I felt a lot of my insecurities kind of hit me that week. Because I was like, wow, I don't know how to keep people here. I don't know why they're leaving. And I started to think, like, maybe I'm just not entertaining enough, or I'm not funny enough, like people found me boring or something. And that was back when nothing was edited or anything. So I guess, who knows, right? But I found a way to keep going, and I found a way to keep my hope going, and I kind of found myself in this situation where here we are, and we're already at 500, so it's amazing. I'm so happy, I'm so grateful to you, and you give me hope now that maybe we might reach 1,000 in time. Considering how fast we've gotten here, it blows my mind, like wow, how far we've come. And it's all because of you. Like maybe everyone says that, but it's like, it's true. Like, I don't think I'm just a guy, you know. I'm just someone. I'm just another guy. I'm nobody. Like, I'm not popular. I'm not rich. I'm not famous. Like, I don't know how. Like, I'm only here because you guys helped me get here, and for whatever it's worth, you've found your own reason why you want to be here, and I'm grateful for that. I'm not gonna ever be that guy that shoves it in people's face, like, oh, you have to subscribe, you have to, like, I don't contact people and shove a link in their inbox or anything like that. I've always lived by the mentality of being humble, that, you know, if people want to be here, they'll choose to be here. But getting people to come and be a part of this has to be on me, and it has to be, I have to give the effort, and I have to work hard, and I know that. and I plan to keep doing that. Keep working hard, put out more content, get better, and I hope that, you know, that you'll all enjoy that, and we can only go up from here. So I just want to say that thank you, and I'm grateful. And I love all of you. Like, I'm so happy that it's come this far, and I'm so grateful to you, and just know that I'm glad you're along this journey with me from the very beginning, because I'm just another guy. Like I said, I'm not anyone special, you know, and I want people to realize that you may not believe in yourself, but there's always hope, because I was the same way. I didn't think I could do it, and here I am. So just know that, just take a leap of faith, you know, because if there's something that you might want to do, or you know, that you might enjoy doing, why not just give it a shot? Because you never know. You can come this far even if you don't believe in yourself. I think we're all our worst critics, and so often we think we're not good enough, and we get proven wrong. So I don't know how far this channel will go. I don't know how far the ceiling is, but I know that I'm along for the ride, and I'm committed, and we'll see where it goes. I don't know. It'll go as far as you guys take it, so yeah, thank you. Thanks for watching, thanks for supporting me. I really appreciate you, and I want you to know that anything you want to see from me, any suggestions you have, you can always just comment. I read all my comments right now. It's not like I'm too busy to do it. You know, it's not like I'm super successful, so I have the time, and I respond to my comments, I look at my comments, and yeah, I just wanted you guys to know that. So yeah, I might put up a game tonight. I'm probably gonna record, so stay tuned. I might do Civilization tonight, and then maybe do more if I feel up to it, and post more throughout the week. So thank you so much, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, guys. Bye bye. Bye. Mwah. Love you guys. Thank you.